was that's just one story I thought was kind of unusual. And the other thing I want to do is I want to show you this little map right here. This is what we have here is what we need is better borders. You know, we have a lot of problems with illegal aliens coming in here, right? So we've got a lot of problems with the borders. So I think what we need to do is put more security here, 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 and here. Keep these people out of the border. You know, we need to build a wall all the way across here, a big wall, because people keep coming in through the border right here, you know, illegally, right? And they think they can just come through. I think what we need to do is cut. I think if we got a big explosive device and we can just cut Canada's off right here, cut these things up, you know, because we don't need all this, you know, hanging down in our country anyway, right? You know, so we can cut these off, right? And also, I'm thinking what we could do is once we get the border secure and no more illegal aliens coming in up here across the border, build that wall, right? Then I'm thinking what we could do is we could circumcise Florida right here, just cut that off too, you know. We already cut these guys off by the short ends, so we could cut this, we could just circumcise Florida right here, cut that right off, you know, because it's too close to Cuba. It's a communist country, you know. You got these Cubans down here, they're all communists, you know. They're from the Soviet Union and Vietnam and taken over from them, right? So I'm thinking we can just circumcise that right off and keep these guys out from the border and circumcise this right off, see? So we're not even close to Cuba after that, right? Then what I was thinking is, you know, we kind of got, in the weather today, you know, we kind of got like, we got a low front and we got a high. So we got a Canadian low coming down right here, right through the border. We got a Canadian low, which is opposed to a Mexican high. So, and when you got a Mexican high, you know, you got to get him out of the studio, right? Can't have that in here. So, anyway, here's Yuma Arizona. There's Nevada. Here's Arizona, right? Yeah, Nevada looks something like that, right? That's Nevada on a diet. I think that's anorexic Nevada. Beef it up a little bit. Okay. So anyway, you got Arizona down here, Yuma, Arizona. The way that they got the guy that named this, actually, when they named it, they asked him if he wanted to name this one guy, if he could be in charge of naming the city. But he got shot, and just before he died, he's like, the guy that shot him, he goes, "What do you want to name it?" He goes, Yuma, and he died, and that's how they named it Yuma, Arizona. And over here, this is Lake Elsinore. And the way Lake Elsinore got its name in Southern California, down by Riverside, is guys were going by on a wagon train right through here, right? Back in the 1800s, you know. And they saw this Mexican guy, he was sitting here next to a cactus, right? Sitting over here in the shade. And they asked him, "What's the name of that lake?" And he said, that's Lake El, Senor. So they named it Lake Elsinore. And that's how they got the name for this lake. You know? So anyway, I think the United States looked more streamlined without Florida. Yeah, I don't know. So that's our weather today. And now that Bottle Rock is over, the traffic will go back to normal. I can't wait for Bottle Rocket, the traffic bottleneck. Save your bottle caps. You can go see Bottle Rock next year. I don't know who's playing. I can't wait till next year to see that show. So.